Welcome to the Nikki Rich Show. I'm your host, Miss Nikki Rich, and today we are broadcasting live out of sunny California, and we
Okay.
have an exciting show for you guys. We have author Paula Kendrick. She is not only an author, but she is a speaker and an honoree. So we're going to be talking with that a little bit about that. But I want
Okay.
you guys to subscribe to Nikki Rich, the number two, as well as follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Nikki Rich Show TV. Well, our guest is here, as you can see. So, with no further ado, I'm honored to welcome author Paula Kendrick. Welcome. How are you?
Hi, Nikki. I am just honored truly to be here on this evening. I'm just truly blessed that I was able to be on your show, and I thank you again for having me.
Yes. Anytime I tell you you're amazing and you have been so successful during this pandemic, you have released several books during this time and also
hmm
been a part of collaborations. So I want to say congrats to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm truly blessed, and I am humble, and I am just grateful for all the opportunities that God has allowed me to be functioning in and function on.
Yes. Now tell everybody, because you're new to the Nikki Rich Show, so tell everybody
Mhm.
where you based out of.
I'm actually from Arkansas, Sherwood, Arkansas, to be exact. So,
Oh,
like I
wow.
said, right now we're in the brisk, the coolness of about 65 degrees. So it's actually nice here in Arkansas right now.
Yes, I love it. And you have released a book that, you've been promoting, I would
hmm
say all summer long, which is the modern day Jabez. Tell us a little bit
Yes.
about that.
Well, the modern day Jabez is actually a memoir of my life, about 7 to 8 instances that actually happened to me. And when I say literally brought me to my knees, had me crying, teared up, feeling
Mm-mm.
rejected, hurt, lost in all those instances. But just to
Yeah.
tell you a little bit about what the modern day Jabez is, Jabez actually means pain or sorrow. And it
Mm-hmm.
is actually referenced in the Bible from First Chronicles 4:9 and 10. And I just kind of like to paraphrase that a little bit. It says Jabez was more honorable than his brothers. His mother named him Jabez because he was birthed in pain. Jabez wanted God to bless him and enlarge his territory. So
Mm-hmm.
God to keep his hands on him, never leave him, keep him free from harm and pain. God heard him and granted his request. And I feel that is me.
Yeah.
I was birthed in pain from the instance
Mm-hmm.
of being adopted, just kind of dealing with those feelings of being rejected, hurt. I am actually the ninth child that my birth mom had. So I always wondered, why did she wait until she got pregnant with me for me to be adopted, to give me away? Why not some of the other children? Why have 8 other kids before me and realize and say, hey, this child needed to be adopted? And I carried these hurt feelings for so long, actually up into my adulthood. And those feelings that I felt, they actually went well into me trying to parent my own children,
Mm-hmm.
as far as my marriage. It just dealing with a lot of hurt feelings and not realizing, that I was dealing with these feelings until you have that aha moment. I had that moment where God
Yes.
let me see why I was actually needed to be adopted, why I was placed in the family that I was placed in. And I'm truly blessed. I no
Mm-hmm.
longer, have these feelings and animosity towards my birth mom, because I always say you never ever forget where you come from. That is your
Mm-mm.
beginning. But I just wanted everyone to truly know that you can forgive others who hurt you. You can even forgive yourself for your thoughts, for your feelings, for your emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And when you truly let go of that, you can truly see that God has something truly miraculous for your life. And that's who I
Yes.
am. I am truly a blessed woman. And it took me a moment to really get here to this point. But it has been a miraculous journey, and I would not trade it for anything in the world.
And what's so amazing is that before I even spoke with you on the show, is
Hmm.
I said, "Oh, I love your background," and you're surrounded by family behind you.
Yes.
How
Family,
powerful is
family is
that?
my family is my thing. I mean, I love family. I love being surrounded by family. And anyone who knows me know that if I consider you a part of my circle in my life, I'm going to
Mhm.
do whatever I can to possibly help you, make you sure that you achieve everything that you possibly can achieve. I'm going to push you and I'm going to motivate you because I want everybody to be on the come up. I want everybody to be blessed and be positive, and that's exactly who I am.
Yeah. Now tell us what gave you that inspiration or that strength to even, write all this down and, put it out there.
I was really just in a lot of pain and I was making bad choices, bad decisions.
Mhm.
I was snapping at everybody. I was just mean and just hateful. And actually when I started writing my memoir, I can tell you it was just a self-reflection of who I was. And I was like, I don't want to be that person anymore. I'm not
Mm-mm.
that person anymore. And if you truly change your mindset and get to where you can actually focus on who you should actually be. And once God shows you what you can be, there's nothing that you
Yeah.
cannot achieve in life.
Nothing you cannot achieve.
No,
And now
ma'am.
look at you. You're
Yes.
successful and you're telling your story and helping others in the process.
Exactly. And I just want everybody to know that sometimes you just have to deal with stuff in your life. Stop trying to
You do.
sweep it under the rug and forget all about it. Stop saying that it does not affect you
Woo!
when it does. When you
Yes.
come across certain people and you see how their attitudes change, you could just say, "Hi, how you doing?" And it's not so much as what a person says, it's their body language. Body language says a lot.
Yes.
And you can even tell when somebody is hurting just from looking at them, how they carry themselves, how they speak, how they walk, how they talk. And when you just learn to just acknowledge that I'm not okay,
Mhm.
my life is not okay, I'm not perfect, but actually imperfect, you can start trying to heal some things. You can even start allowing yourself to heal others. It's just
Yeah.
being self-aware and just acknowledge some things.
Yes, I agree. Amen. I'm gonna tell you that's been my motto. Like I write a lot of things down. I journal a lot, and I learned that from Oprah. She's taught me how
Hmm.
to journal. Even more. But I've learned so much because I don't sweep things under the rug no more. I
Right.
don't do that no more. We used to, like just letting things just sit there and just pile up and pile up. And I
Right.
don't do
Until it
that no more.
fester, and then when it sits
Yeah.
there and it festers, it just actually blows up. I mean, you can go from being hurt
Yeah.
to bitterness to being resentful. And as I tell my kids, okay, if we have a problem, let's sit down, let's talk about it. We might get mad, we might yell, but at the end of the day, let's go through all the feelings, all the emotions, and then let's move
Mhm.
on. Let's stop staying stuck. Let's stop saying, no, nothing bothers me, but yet it does bother you.
It does. It does. And I want to say too, not only that, you have, not only worked independently, but you have successfully collaborated with others, other authors, and you are also a speaker and honoree for Success Leaves Clues. I mean, how was that?
Yeah.
Tell us about that experience.
what what I say, God truly places people in your life for a reason. God spoke to me to even write this book. He stayed
Uh-huh.
on me and he nagged me like three times and said, "Right." So once
Mhm.
I truly listened to God and did what he told me to do, and that's what I did. I actually sat on it for about 2.5 years. I sat on it because I'm like, do I really want to tell my story? Do I really want people to know this is what I went through? Do I really want people to know that my family is not perfect, even though I'm walking around here acting as though I am perfect and everything is
Mhm.
okay? So once I did that, a good friend of mine that I made a dedication to in my book, her name is Vanessa Rogers. She was truly a godsend. She gave me a journal where I could write down all my feelings, what I was going through at the time. She knew a couple that were actually having, they were doing a singles ministry as well as a married couples ministry. And when I came upon them and met them, they were a godsend as well. Who knew that they actually had a publishing company? So I was like, yes,
Wow.
God, you started this process and you let me truly meet up with them. So once I did
Yeah.
that, we got together, we talked about it. And like I say, when I started out writing, it was not a book. It was just mere words on pages. When I gave it, and I got to shout her out because she's not only my publisher, she is actually my sister. That is Sister Ladidra Maris of Living Water Books. When she took these mere words, this manuscript that I had, her and her company turned it into a book. And needless to say, I not only got one book out of it, but I got two. I got the Modern Day Jabez, and I also got a 15-day devotional, which is beautifully broken from Paula Kendrick.
Wow.
So I am truly blessed. When God speaks to you and tells you to do something, you need to do it. It's no ifs,
Yeah.
ands, and buts about it. And I'm here to tell you, if you're actually listening to him, he's not going to leave you alone about it. He's going to
Mhm.
stay on you until you truly get it in your head that, hey, I'm speaking to you, young woman. I'm speaking to you, young man. You need to get up and do
Yes.
exactly what I told you to do. And needless to say, since I have done that, doors have been opening for me. I cannot tell you how many people I am actually collaborated with. Now I need to give another shout out to Miss Nikita Davis of Jesus Coffee and Prayer. She has been my godsend. She has opened
Yes.
doors for me as well. She has even put me in the path with you to be on this show. So I'm
Yes.
blessed. And then there's also another young lady, Makita Moore, who is over the AOT, which is I'm just talking, y'all. It just rambling. Y'all, the art of transparency. She's the CEO of that collaboration. So I'm
Mhm.
collaborating with her not only on doing a tour about being transparent. So that's starting next year in 2021. But I'm also collaborating with her and several other authors on another book. So I'm just truly blessed in all instances. When I tell you God truly places people in your life, in your path, he will do so.
He will. He will do so. And
Yes.
I want to say you have really been doing amazing, during this time. So what's next? What's coming up?
A next book will be coming. I don't actually know if it's going to be a sequel to the Modern Day Jabez because I'm
Mhm.
actually thinking about some different titles, but there is another book that will be in connection with the Modern Day
Okay.
Jabez. Because see, this book started out in pain, but this next
Mhm.
book is gonna be either a blessing or yet my purpose. So just know
Okay.
that there will be another book coming.
Now, where can they go and purchase and connect with you as well?
Okay, I am on Amazon. My book is on Amazon. At Barnes and Noble. You can go to my own personal website, which is the moderndayjabez.com. You can go to my publisher's website, which is livingwaterbooks.org. I also have an ebook out, and I'm actually running a promotion on it until the 19th. You can get it for
Okay.
$5, but you can go to books to read, BOOKS, the number two read, READ.com
Mhm.
backslash lowercase u as an umbrella backslash the number three W as in William, J as Jerome, R as in Robert, and then the number six. And that's if you would like the ebook. But you can
Okay.
also find me on Instagram under Paula Kendrick Lightshine. That's my Instagram handle. You can find me on Twitter under Ms. capital M, capital Z, P as in Paul, D as in dog, K as in kite. My personal Facebook is Paula Kendrick. And then I have an author's page, which is author Paula Kendrick. So you can find me all over the place. If you Google
You're
me on YouTube,
everywhere.
yes, if you Google me on YouTube, you will find videos that I have been uploading for just motivational purposes.
Yeah.
I have a podcast on Anchor. You can find me there. So I'm just everywhere. I mean, someone asked me the other day when I did an interview, she asked me, was I a motivational speaker? I said, well, I have not quite put that to my title, but yet I love to
Yes,
motivate.
you are.
I love to push. I love to
Just what you're doing is
inspire.
motivational. What
So
you're
I might
doing every day is motivational, and you're inspiring us all.
So I might need to add motivational speaker to
It's
my repertoire.
already
So yes, I am just truly blessed. I normally always say when I do my podcast and my live videos, I
there.
always say continually allow your light to shine and be blessed and be a blessing. Those are my two
Yeah.
signatures. That is what I truly strive for each and every day.
Yes. Well, I just thank you for being our guest today. Much love and success to you, and we welcome
Thank
you
you.
back anytime.
Thank you. It was just a personal, humbling feeling to be even honored to be on this platform with you. So I thank you again for having me.
Yes, and we welcome you anytime. And
Thank you.
thank you for being our featured guest for today.
Now, can I also show the cover of my book as well before I get
Oh,
off?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
I've been talking so you all, so I just got all excited. But this is the Martin J. Jabez, shattered yet redeemed. And that's who I was. As you can see, this broken heart, this is who I
Mhm.
was. But yet I'm no more. I'm redeemed. All the people in this book that I referenced, they all meant a a heartfelt um love from me to them. I love them. Some have gone on and passed on, and I reference them and talk about them in this book. But I just want everyone to know that everything that I've talked about in this book, it was a season. I'm
It
just
was
here
a
to let everyone
season.
know you do not have to stay the way that you started. That's why I
Mm-mm.
reference your name. What is in a name? True, your parents named you. Sometimes,
Yeah.
in reference to my book, Jabez, that was a name that meant pain or
Yes.
sorrow. But yet, that does not mean you have to stay that way. So this book
Mm-mm.
would truly be a blessing to each and every one, to just let you know this was a season. This is no longer who I was in this season. This person started out hurt and
Mm-hmm.
rejected. But yet, look at me now. I'm blessed. I'm on so many platforms.
Blessed.
I can't even keep up with it. But it's not of my own doing. It's in God's doing because God blew
God's
breath into
doing.
this book. He told me to write this book, and that's what I
Yes,
did.
he did.
Now, this is my second book. I've been referencing. Somebody asked, "Are you an author?" Yes. I only wrote one book. No, I wrote
Mm-mm.
two books. So this is my devotional, beautifully
Mm-hmm.
broken from the heart of Paula Kendrick. This would truly bless you as well. But if you reach out to me in all forms of fashion that I've referenced on this evening, just reach out to me. If you want to get it, I will tell you exactly how to get it, the prices of each. And like I say again, I thank you, Miss Nikki, for having me on your show. It has
Yes.
truly been a blessing, and I just love it. I love you. Thanks again for having
Thank
me.
you. Thank you. And shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Thank you for watching. We have two more upcoming interviews, but thank you for your continuous support of the Nikki Rich Show. Make sure you guys subscribe because all our interviews are on YouTube as well. So subscribe to Nikki Rich. The number two is at the bottom. You can see it, and go to our website, thenikkirichshow.com, and follow us at Nikki Rich Show TV. Yes, Nikki Rich Show TV. Thank you once again for being our guest. Much love to you, Miss Paula Kendrick. Thank you
Yes,
so
thank
much.
you. Thank you.
Everything, y'all got to go get her books. She got several. Connect, network, grow, and
Yes.
build. Okay? Thank you, Miss Paula.
Thanks you again. Thank you.